You have Tasha Y. Miller here, and today we're going to have another author video and talk about marketing. So last week I did a video about marketing, things that I've tried, the cheapy markety ones, and telling you how they went. And so many people responded and they left me tons of questions. So today I'm going to be answering some of those questions. Number one, why should you market your book? Well, you should market your book because it brings people to you, especially if you are new at this and you don't have a huge audience of people just waiting to buy your book. It gets your name out there, it gets your book out there, so people can actually see it. And if they don't want to buy it, then they don't want to buy it, but they actually see it. So maybe they can tell someone else, and they can tell someone else, and then one of those people are bound to buy your book. Number two, are there different types of marketing? Yes, there are tons of different types of marketing. There are ones that cost a lot of money that go for a long period of time, maybe months, weeks, but there's ones that only last a day. Usually I only do a day because those ones are the cheaper ones and they're still effective and they stay on your email, their website, whatever. And then you have marketing campaigns on certain websites. You have social media marketing. I know Jenna Marassi did a video on Skillshare that is really helpful. Definitely check that out. And there's email marketing, radio marketing, TV marketing. You know, when you're listening Pandora and you haven't paid for it, you get those little commercials about movies, and that is marketing. There are so many different types of marketing. You find out which one you can afford and which one's more effective for you. Number three, where do I find a good book marketing company? In my last video, I did 5, so you're welcome to check that out. Also, you can just Google it and look at reviews, see how they're working for other people, see how many people they have. But remember what I said, make sure you do your research, because they may have millions and millions of people, but that might just be robots and they're not actual people that's going to buy your book. Number 4, what price should my ebook be when I do these promotions? There are some marketing places that won't even accept your book unless it's $3.99 and under. If you are a newbie author, I recommend 99 cents. If you are a newbie author but you have tons of followers and you've been doing this social media thing for years, then you can make it boosted up to $2.99. If you're Jenna Marassi and you have tons and tons of giveaways and people are so excited for your book, then do $6.99. I know it's hard to make your book cheap, but remember, you are not a famous author, so you cannot just put your book out there $5.99 and expect people to be buying it like crazy. They don't know anything about you. They don't know anything about your book. So you definitely need to give them a reason. So 99 cents, people are like, that's only not even $1. I can do that. If it's bad, just $1. Once you get your fan base and you start putting more books out there, then you can raise the prices because you're going to have more fans and they're going to be, all right, it's $5. I'll pay it because I can't wait to see if he gets the girl. Number 5, can I do free marketing? Yes, you can do free marketing. Now, this one's going to be harder and it's going to take a lot longer. There are some actual marketing companies that do it for free. I'm going to try them, so in my next video, you'll be able to see the results and see if they were any good. Normally, they are just one-day promotions, but if you maybe have a YouTube channel, maybe you have Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all those wonderful things, that is a marketing place. Now, I know that you're not constantly going on there, oh, buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. You better not be doing that because it doesn't work. People get annoyed and they're going to unfriend you or unfollow you. But those are still great places to find followers and to find friends. Number 6, how much does marketing cost? So marketing goes like an extreme up in the thousands and all the way down to $5, even to free. There is a wide variety. The more marketing you need, the more expensive it's going to be. There is a company that says that they can do everything. You're a newbie author, they can promote your book for months, but it's $500. And I think that's fantastic. I'm like, I want to do it, but I don't have $500. So maybe when I'm able to save up and maybe for my next book, or I can even do it for this book, I'll be able to try it out. But it just works on your budget. You have ones that are $5, ones that are $25, $45, $85, and those ones are the more popular ones, and then you have it in the hundreds. $175, $500. So they range. You just have to do your research and try to find one that works for you. Also, unfortunately, if you are doing more of the popular genres, romance, mystery, things that people really want, then you're going to have to pay more. There's a lot of places that make you pick your genre, and that's usually about $20 more than if you're doing a nonfiction or you're doing just an action. So the more popular genres, you are going to have to pay more. Number 7, when do I promote my book? Well, you promote your book all the time. Social media, YouTube, everything like that, way before you publish your book, so you can have that audience waiting for your book. Then after, you need to start paying for some publishing. Now, there's some people that don't. You can do a nifty way like Jenna Morossi did and give away tons of stuff, have tons of things going on, and people just eager to buy your book, to win things, to see what's going to happen. But if you don't have a lot of money and you don't have a lot of fan base, that's not going to work well for you. So once your book is published, then you can do some cheap ones or expensive ones depending on your budget. Number 8, do I still have to market my book if I traditionally publish? Yeah, you do. They are not going to have these magical people just come up and buy your book. Now, you are going to have a lot better chances with them if you don't market your book. Maybe you'll sell 100 because it has their name on it. But if you market your book, then you might sell 1,000. So you still have to market your book. You still have to do work. You don't just give it over once you publish and they take care of it, unless you're Stephen King. But you're probably not Stephen King. And if you are, hi, welcome. Number 9, is there a time where you stop promoting your book? No. You always want to promote your book, even if you have 30, 40 books already. But that very first one, you still want to promote it. Now, you don't have to be paying to get this one promoted. You can simply, a lot of authors do this, make it free. People get that book, they read it, and they're like, I need to read the next one. Then they read that one. That one was maybe a 99 cents. And they're like, I can't stop. I need to read the next one. Then the next one's $1.99 and then $2.99. And then all of a sudden you have all these sales because you let that one book free. Marketing isn't just, I'm going to pay this company to promote my book and get some sales. So if it's free, especially on Amazon, so many people go on there and just type in free Kindle books or free books, and yours can pop up and they can just click it because it's free. There is nothing better than a free book. I used to go on there and click on thousands of books just because they were free. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like this cover. I'm going to get this one. And then I'll read them sometimes. I'm like, I'm not going to read that one. Get rid of that one. But then sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And then I get the next one and I have to pay for it. And I have to pay for it. And I have to pay for it. I'm like, damn you, author. Damn you. Because I totally know the tricks and I love it. Number 10. Is there any way that I can promote my book without a huge audience and still get sales? All right, so this one is a little difficult because I haven't really tried it, and yet I don't have a huge following. I have an okay following, but so this is what you can do. There's places like Facebook, Twitter, Goodreads that do simple things where they're like, okay, authors or okay, book lovers, what's your favorite book? Then you put your book in those comments and people go through them and they're like, oh, hey, I'm going to try this one. Oh, this one looks cool. There are ways that you could still do it without a huge following. Now, if you can team up with someone that has a little more followers than you, that would be fantastic because then they get your followers and you get their followers. Well, they're not all going to just scurry onto your page, but you get some people that might be interested in you. Start connecting with other authors. Start talking to them, making friends, and just asking. After you make friends, don't just jump in there. People don't like leeches. If you have a YouTube channel, maybe combine some of the videos. There's a lot of that going on right now, and I think it's fantastic. People helping other people out, or people just trying to get more people to their channel. And that's exactly what we need to do. Do some collaborations. And then if you have someone that has 5,000 people on Facebook and another person has 2,000. They both put posts about the other author, about their book, how excited they're to read it, or how they've read it and they think it's awesome. All right, everybody, that's all I have for you today. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you were able to promote your book because you got these questions answered. Now, please leave me more questions if you need it. I might do another video with additional questions. And the ones that have already asked me tons of questions, thank you. Hopefully your question was answered. And I hope you get to writing because this is what it's all about. You can't promote your book. Well, I guess you still can, but you need to get your book written so people can buy it. The Smokiest Grave is still available on Amazon. Go and check it out and get it. And if you loved it or you just want to leave a review, please do. And go to my website, www.tashamiller.com, and you get a free 4 chapters of my book if you want to check it out first. Thank you, everybody. Bye.